day to all of you. I am Faith Altea and Montero from 12 STEM Board, and it is a great pleasure that we present to you our research titled Evaluating the Feasibility of Pernaviridis or the Green Mussel Shells as an Alternative in Concrete Roof Tile Manufacturing, a quantitative analysis of sustainable construction. So, what is our research all about? Today, we will delve into an exploration that aims to revolutionize the construction industry's approach to sustainability. Our research focuses on evaluating the feasibility of integrating Pernaviridis, or the green mussel, shells into the manufacturing of concrete roof tiles. Why, you may ask? Because we recognize the urgent need to reduce the environmental impact of construction activities, a sector known for its greenhouse gas emissions. By exploring alternative materials, we aim to pave the way for a more sustainable future in construction. Although despite initial promise, our study was unable to disprove the null hypothesis due to insufficient evidence supporting the alternative hypothesis. Furthermore, we observe a lack of significant improvement in the structural performance of the tiles. In the incorporation of pernaviridis shells resulted in decreased compressive and flexural strength, comprising the durability and safety of the tiles. While the use of pernaviridis shells in a concrete roof tile manufacturing may offer environmental and economic advantages, our findings underscore the need for further research, addressing structural limitation and optimizing the integration of this waste material into the production process are crucial steps towards realizing its full potential. Through continued investigation and innovation, we strive to unlock the transformative benefits of sustainable construction practices.
Moving on to the second question, what are the objectives and purpose of our study? The study sought to provide an insight and actionable recommendation for addressing the complex issues associated with traditional roofing materials. A focus and exploration of permaberries or green mussel shell as an alternative, with an emphasis on enhancing their viability in the construction industry. This guides the construction sector towards more sustainable and environmentally responsible practices by harnessing the potential of the shells, reducing the environmental impact of traditional roof tile materials, and promoting their use as a locally abundant and eco-conscious solution. Consequently, the study paves the way for a greener and more responsible construction industry. This study contributes by enriching our comprehension of the multi-phase challenges, underlying dynamics, and environmental implications linked to traditional roofing materials. The insight obtained provide a foundation for the development of sustainable practices, innovative materials, and eco-conscious approaches in the construction industry. By leveraging the potential of permaberries, also known as green mussel shells, and emphasizing their viability in construction. This study paves the way for a more sustainable and environmentally responsible sector. Finally, this contribution holds the potential to reduce the environmental impact of traditional roof tile materials, foster the utilization of eco-friendly and locally abundant solutions, and guide the construction industry towards a greener and more responsible construction industry.
The study adopts a quantitative experimental research design employing controlled experiments to control numerical data for evaluating the feasibility of utilizing green mussel shells in roof tile manufacturing. It aims to assess the strength, durability, and water resistance of these tiles through laboratory testing, comparing them with traditional materials. It also delves into the cost effectiveness by analyzing production expenses. Finally, the study plans to construct a prototype roof using green mussel shell tiles, monitoring its performance to provide comprehensive insights presented with statistical analysis and visual representations.
And now, let's move on to the next question. Which data interpretation was for the collected data and why? The data interpretation provided in Chapter 4 was for the collected data and the effectiveness of using mussel shells as an alternative to concrete roofing tiles. The interpretations were related to the different aspects of the roofing tiles such as compact strength, water absorption, durability, and heat insulation, comparing the tiles made with commercialized cement to those made with mussel shells. This interpretation was done to analyze the impact of using mussel shells as an alternative material in the construction industry. And with the study that the researcher conducted, it was proven that using Parnaviridis mussel shells as an alternative to concrete roofing material was not effective and cannot be used in the construction industry. The study failed to disprove the null hypothesis because of the insufficient evidence of the alternative hypothesis.
The results of the current study showed that the Pernaviride shells cannot become an alternative to cement in manufacturing concrete roofing tiles due to its incapacity to accommodate characteristics, factors, and qualities of a good and effective concrete roofing tile, such as compact strength, water absorption, ability to withstand damage, and heat insulation. Thus, it does not give a significant impact on improving the efficiency and the sustainability of the construction materials and cannot contribute meaningfully to the sustainable goals that involve the construction industry. Based on the results of the analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data of the present study, and the conclusion, the following recommendations are made. Further studies should be explored and pondered on before executing the experiment, since the literature gathered still showed that the green mussel shells have the potential in the construction agency. Future researchers may explore other types of seashells that may have hidden potential in the construction agency, also for the other potential uses of the green mussel shell waste in other sectors of the society other than construction. That is all for our research study.